Alrighty. So, hi unknown, glad you're in today. So today I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different, and I gotta move my window just a touch to make that look better. Okay, perfect. Okay, so today I had an idea about fortune cookies, because I've noticed it for a long time, but I've especially started noticing it recently. What are the fortune cookies? They're not fortunes, man. They're just not. And I want to prove that most fortune cookies are not fortunes. For example, great, this is the first one I opened out of a pack of 100, okay? It says, greet the world every morning with curiosity and hope. It's not a fortune, okay? It's not a fortune. It's just not. It's a saying. Great saying. But, example. That's a great example. Of a freaking fail. Not a fortune. Perfect example. Not a fortune. And essentially, that's what I'm doing today. Is just opening fortune cookies and telling people, how are you becoming that bad? I'm not meaning to. I'm just saying they're not fortunes. And it drives me nuts, and I want to show other people that this is stupid and they're not fortunes. Oh yeah, I'm putting all my fortune cookies in Ziploc bags, because I can't eat fortune cookies, but my fiance can. And so, I shall put all fortune cookies in a baggie, so that someone else can eat them. Okay, fortune for two. And I'm not becoming Matt Pat. This is totally different. It's not, but it is. Grasp opportunities to create the future. I'm gonna still say that's not a fortune. Because grasping opportunities to create the future, that is just... Now food theory needs to do this. But I'm just saying, that's not a fortune. You can say that to anybody, at any time. It is a nice saying, it is a nice phrase, but it is so far from actually being a fortune. Yet again, another fail. Fail counter's going up, man. Cookie number 3. So many cookies. That's not a fortune. I'd laugh so hard if not a single one of these 100 cookies had a single fortune in it. I love it so much. And yes, if food theory did a theory on this, that'd be amazing. There is beauty in simplicity. Again, it's not a fortune. This is a nice saying. These should just be called like happiness cookies, because it's pretty much just building up your self-esteem and pointing out things that are pretty obvious. Yet again, fail. It's not a fortune. Yes, simple stream today, not complicated, but still depressing every time I open one of these cookies, and it's not a fortune. Yeah, pretty much all that I'm doing today is just ranting that fortune cookies aren't fortunes. That's pretty much the entirety of this stream. So far that is 3 fortune cookies, no fortunes. Let's see if our luck is turning around anytime soon. Good things are being said about you. Fortune cookies should be named random word cookies. That would make more sense. Good things are being said about you. Is that a fortune? Or is that somebody just pointing out the obvious? I say it's a fortune just because I'm desperate. But at the same time, I don't think it is a fortune. I'm pretty sure this isn't a fortune. Unfortunately for me, it's not a fortune, man. Could be? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It could be a fortune. But it's probably not. Like, if we went into the detail of what a fortune is, here's what I'm gonna say a fortune is, just for the simplicity of it, right? Anything that is foretelling what the future may hold. Anything. I'll take anything. At all. Even the simple things. I'll take anything. Essentially, that just foretells the future. Simple. Easy. Even if it just says, it'll rain tomorrow, I'll take it, because that's technically technically a fortune. A crab wonton a day keeps the doctor away. That's funny. I appreciate it. It's hilarious. I might put another category in here for funny because that was entertaining. I enjoyed that fortune. Still not a fortune. I'll make a guest appearance later. Yeah, he's gonna eat some of my cookies later. I'm gonna make another category for funny because that one was okay. I did appreciate that one. I did appreciate the funniness of that cookie, but yet again, still not a fortune. That's 5 cookies. 5. Still ain't a fortune though. We're getting closer. Actually, no, I think we got further away. Never mind. If it says it will rain tomorrow, I will check the weather to see if that's true. I will come for my cookies. I mean, the fortune cookie doesn't have to be accurate. It just has to at least be a fortune for me to give it just a point. I just want to give it a point. Oh man, I'm gonna move. Okay, these are not equal and it's bothering my eyeballs. Okay. I need to move this a little up. About there. Okay, that's at least a little bit better. I don't think it's perfect, but it's better. Okay. At least the lucky numbers might be lucky, but you know, I don't care about that. Pumpkin. I like it just gives you random words in Chinese. Honesty and friendship bring you fortune. Honesty and friendship bring you fortune. Is that a fortune? I think it used the word fortune, which is closer than any of these other cookies have been. But that's still just a saying. It's still a phrase. So I'm gonna say that's a fail. I mean, it did use the word fortune. So technically it's still a fortune cookie, but I'm just saying it's not an actual fortune. I sound like one. Yeah, it's still not like I sound like one. Yeah, I'll hold you to that. These are pretty much just happiness cookies or random word cookies. I have not gotten a single fortune out of my cookies yet, and that is depressing. All right, let's see what this next one is. Humor is an affirmation of dignity. Lovely phrase. Not a fortune. Moving on. 78. I feel like we're gonna have 78 non-fortunes. So far, it's mostly just fail. Like, if any of these are a success, I feel like that's called for a celebration. I just want a fortune out of 100 cookies. I should be able to get a fortune. You would hope. Oh, and I got a new tattoo over the weekend. It's kind of cool. Because I say nothing of what I'm supposed to be talking about. That's amazing. Okay. Here's my next cookie. Happiness is enjoying what you got, never from what you want. Happiness is enjoying what you got, never from what you want. Again, I think fortune though. It's a saying. It's a lovely saying. Amazing saying. Not fortune. And not even entirely true all the time. But definitely not a fortune. So far from being a fortune, it's not even funny. That's a quote. It is. Not a fortune. It is not. See, we are putting it into 3 categories. Fortune, fail, and if some of the fails are funny, it goes into the funny category. Those are our 3 categories today. He who knows he has enough is rich. We got another quote, ladies and gentlemen. Still no fortunes. I'm gonna take my cursor off of that. I'm just gonna let it sit there. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of fails in this fortune tribe over here. fortune! Alright, let's see if this cookie's lucky or not. We're almost 10 cookies in. We are 10%. Oh, like through this whole thing. Still no fortunes. If you look back, you'll soon be going that way. For a second, I thought it was gonna say something was behind me, and I was gonna freak out, man. Like, my fiance came up with a good idea for fortune cookies. He said, like, if there weren't fortune cookies, but horror cookies, and they said things like, look behind you, or lock your door tonight, or stuff like that, and I was like, oh, that'd be great, but terrifying. Cookies threatening me. Okay, so okay, if you look back, you'll soon be going that way. Is that a fortune, though? I'm gonna say, if you look back, you'll soon be going that way. We take this fortune cookie literally, okay? I'm gonna say it's a fortune because we take this fortune cookie 100% literally, and not as a saying, but as a literal translation. It is saying, if I look back behind me, I'll for some reason walk that way, and I'm gonna take that as a fortune. That is how badly I want it to be a fortune. Of course, like it is. If we take it literally. On to the next cookie. So every 10 cookies, we get a semi-fortune. And I am taking semi-fortunes, okay? Not even lying. I am going to take any semi-fortunes that happen to pop up for me. Okay. Here's another one. He who is afraid of doing too much always does too little. Amazing quote. Not a fortune. First fortune, I know! At least we have one fortune. And even if it's just the one, that is better than I've seen in years. So, oh yeah, we have yes sir, a hi. Nope. If y'all don't know what just happened on Kick, because you're not on Kick, someone on Kick is asking me if I twerk, they'll sub. And you know what the answer to that is? No, because I have to work tomorrow. Not doing that. I appreciate it, man, but the answer is no. That's weird. I do fortune cookies. I mean, I would totally do stop motion animation of fortune cookies twerking. I feel like that'd be adorable. Try for me. No. That's it. For some reason, this feels like a fetish. I don't know why, but for some reason, I'm not gonna shame it. I'm all for fetishes. Cool for me. But I'm not feeding into this one. 5 seconds. No, because I have learned that 5 seconds can ruin your life. I've seen it for a lot of people, and it's not happening. Go after what you want. There's no time like the present. Go after what you want. There's no time like the present. No, I'm not doing it, man. If nobody... Are you streaming on Twitch today? I am. But I'm gonna show you what's going on Kick, okay? That's what's going on Kick right now. That's my chats. Yeah, like, that's my chats right now on Kick. And it's weird, man. It's weird. And I'm not doing that. 5 seconds of fame, it's not worth it, man. I'm not gonna turn into all... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I gotta now move around all my stuff on my computer. Okay. It's not worth it. Sorry, bye. That's fine. Hey, man. I'm not shaming it. Are you streaming on Twitch today? I'm streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. I'm doing all 3 of them. I have a system called Restream that just streams to all of them regardless. Okay, what was the quote again? Go after what you want. There's no time like the present. Beautiful quote. Still just a quote, though. Not a fortune. We got 1 fortune, though, and you know what? I'll take it. 1 fortune is better than no fortune. I'm gonna make a massive mess on my desk, and I'm gonna have to clean it up. Alright, here's the next one. Hopefully we get a fortune out of this. Great men live dangerously. Small men don't take chances. That's sizest. Okay, that's also a saying. Not a fortune. Wasn't even funny. Not even gonna take it. No bit of that was fun for me today. Yeah. I'm gonna actually just send this in the chat. Yes. So that if you didn't see my answer, now you see it. Well, that was depressing. There's no fortune in this fortune cookie. Well, that was sad. Okay, well, that was a bummer. No fortune in my fortune. That's great. We're gonna call that an instant fail. Because, wow, that was fast. Didn't even need to open it to be depressed. Perfect. We've had only one funny fortune cookie, and that is depressing. And you know what? The empty fortune cookie did make me chuckle. I will put that as 2 funny fortune cookies. I don't know why I assumed that every single one of these would have a fortune in them. Bide your time, for success is near. Bide your time, for success is near. I'm gonna call that a fortune. Yeah, that's a fortune. That counts. Okay. It is technically trying to predict the future. But sadly for this cookie, it is wrong. I already know my future. My future is gonna be the same as it is currently. Which means that I'm doing pretty decent. Not successful, but it's not failing, and I'll take it. Alright, we have another fortune! I wish I had like a little confetti button so that it would like, woo, you know, yeah. You get my point. But yay! 2 fortunes. For the price of my soul. It's fine. If you wish to see the best in others, show the best of yourself. We're back to the phrases. Beautiful quote. Not a fortune. But hey, we have 2 fortunes. Look at the positives. At least one fortune cookie had a true fortune in it, and one fortune cookie had a semi-fortune. That's where we're at right now. 1 true fortune, 1 semi-fortune. We're doing... I dropped my bag. Okay. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all, and it's cut off at the bottom. I can't even, finish it. It's just cut off at the bottom. I can't read the rest of it. Okay. 15 fails. And it's an extra fail for it literally not even finishing its own sentence. Glorious. Makes me very, very happy. Alrighty. Let's drop. I always have Chinese on the back of the little papers, stuff in Chinese. You're gonna learn the language by reading fortune cookies. I mean, I'm sure if you put together enough fortune cookies, you'd have a sentence. But it'd take a while. Okay, those who seek will find. Those who seek will find. I would call that a fortune, okay? If it said find something, if it said to find something specifically, then I would have called it a fortune, but otherwise, still just a great phrase. Next cookie. Why did I destroy this cookie? Okay. I don't know why I crunched it up like that. I broke the cookie. Gosh, so bad. Alright. Let's plummet you into the cookie mess. Now we have just a bunch of cookie pieces in there. Alright. In human endeavor, chance favors the prepared mind. Yet another saying. quote thing. Either way, not a fortune. Next cookie. This stream is probably only gonna be like an hour long. Oh my gosh, it's almost been 30 minutes! Never mind, this stream might be really long. I thought this would be like a really short experience where I would just be like, this is only gonna take me like 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and then I'll be done. No, this is taking me a long time, and actually that's frightening. I'm gonna edit this video because I'm gonna make it a shorter form video, and I'm gonna have to do so much work. Like, oh my gosh. If you can't excel with talent, triumph with effort. Beautiful saying. Next cookie. We are failing a lot, but you know, I kind of figured we would. I remember when fortune cookies at least kind of had a fortune. Like, they said stupid stuff. And every now and then weren't real fortunes, but for the most part, most of them were fortunes. Nowadays, they're just mainly not fortunes. Expect much of yourself and little of others. Depressing and not a fortune. It's a 2-for-1. Just in case you were feeling too good about yourself today, now you have 2 things to be depressed about. Woo! Oh, and if I ever get the time to it, I might tell you the fortune cookie story. It's not very funny, but you know, it's a story nonetheless. All right. A small gift can bring joy to the whole family. Not a fortune. Okay, let me read the next comment. Okay. If there isn't fortune in the next 10 cookies, I will say to my MX captain, another wants to Spencer me. Should I go with them? Another wants to Spencer. Do you mean Spencer? Wants to Spencer me. Should I go with them? I think that's a great plan. Okay, so we have until the 29th cookie, in my personal opinion. I will make it cookie 29, because I like odd numbers. So at cookie 29, if I don't have another fortune for you, then go on ahead. My grammar is bad. Oh, don't worry about it. I got the idea. Wait, let me rewrite it. Okay, here. Once you rewrite it and I read it out loud, that's when the cookie starts. Wherever cookie we're on, that's the one it will be. Try to time yourself with an even number, I guess. If you want it to be even. Otherwise, it's just gonna be odd. I spent the time prepare the... What? While the song is not being sung. What? Oh, you think your grammar is bad. Ooh. Okay, I spent the time prepare the song while the song is not being sung. I don't even know what this cookie's trying to tell me. I spent the time prepare the song. It literally is what it says. It's literally verbatim. You can't even see that, can you? It's too bright. I'm trying to get it like to show up my camera. No, can't. But here's the thing. Here it literally says, I spent the time prepare the song. Like some disgruntled songwriter that's just like sing the lyrics. My are so off. If there isn't another fortune in the next 10 cookies, I will say to my MX101 team captain that another team wants to sponsor me. Should I go with them? Oh yes, please do. Okay, so you have until cookie 30 to get a fortune. And this isn't even a fortune, and it's funny because I genuinely think somebody who could not understand English I need y'all to read that for me really, really quickly. I'm gonna cover up this part a little bit. Okay, I need to like find a way to cover that up with something. Give me 10 seconds. Because Because I want to show people this. Okay, so this is what showed up in my chat. Okay, copy, paste. I'm gonna try to black out that word if I can. I'm gonna do this. Okay. In my chat, not even joking, this shows up and I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Oh great, I'm late to moderating that moron. Didn't do it on purpose, I'm just as surprised as you. I mean, I still gotta show it, man. Like, I didn't even know what to say. I'm still showing, I'm not showing who you are, but I definitely am gonna show it, because gosh. I mean, it caught me so off guard that I almost read it out loud. I was just like, wait a minute. I got down to the oh my gosh part, and then I was like, wait a second. I need to read this all the way through before I continue doing anything. Okay, so... let me see if you guys can, I know you guys can't see it currently, but I'm trying to move it. Okay, so right here is what it said. Okay, oh my gosh. The second I opened the stream, blank, on purpose. And he said he didn't do it on purpose. And whether it was done on purpose or not, it still made me laugh my ass off. And I didn't expect that. It's just... I have an unknown viewer in chat. I don't even know what to say to that, Dave. Yeah, I didn't even know how to respond to that. Kick, man, it is the most interesting people. It just does. Like, I'm not even mad. Like, nothing that happens on Kick makes me mad because, like, they're so interesting. It's like an app that has no one monitoring it, and it's great. Oh man, I love all my Kick viewers. They're my favorite. They make me laugh, among all things. Alright, back to the fortune cookies. Kick is a fever dream. None of us are real people. See, he's kind of funny. I appreciate this guy. The guy in my Kick chat. Yeah, did you just notice that? Exactly, that's what I said, man unknown. That's exactly what I thought. Just the But no, this guy though is the guy that commented that was actually pretty funny. So, you know, I'm keeping him around because he's entertaining me. he's funny. Give yourself some peace and quiet for at least a few hours. I mean, if this person was a parent, I'm not getting Kick April. Oh, don't worry about it. I don't even know if you can monitor on Kick at my level. Like, it's just, you can't. You have to get to like a certain level to do it, and I'm not there anyways, Dave. Wait, what did I just see? You wish you could unsee it, don't you? I mean, I could have saved your eyes, but I'm not the only one that should be blind. What about me? Hey man, it's like the blind leading the blind. I have to show you what I just saw, otherwise you wouldn't believe it. I mean, you probably would, but no. But in this video, I had someone ask me if I can twerk, and then I had that message, and it's just like this video seems cursed for some reason. Oh yeah, also that fortune was not a fortune. 21. What about me? I don't hate you, unknown. No moderation? That's stupid. Yeah, I can't really monitor them right now. Kick is very new, and so like, I kind of have to just let them be, for the most part. Which, I mean, I don't mind them. They're funny. Like, you can't say what he just said on Twitch or YouTube. Otherwise, there is actual repercussions. On Kick, there is no repercussions, like, at all. For at least a long time. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always gotten. Not a fortune. It would be stupid to hate the unknown. Exactly. See, Dave gets it. Not a fortune. I'm so lovable. I'm glad you two get along, man. It makes me unnaturally happy. Yeah, but no, my Kick viewers are probably my most interesting viewers. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. Continuing with the cookies, ignoring that happened. We're just gonna continue like we didn't see anything. Oh, don't worry, Unknown. I know you're lovable, and I know you're one of my faves. Your YouTube is just like Kick anyway. We're funny and have no moderation whatsoever. This is also true. Because I don't moderate you. YouTube does. And YouTube just yells at me about stuff. Later. It's kind of like a parent. I won't yell about it right now, but later. Wait for it. I need to get back to the fortune cookies, otherwise this video will never end. Yep. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Okay, these cookies now have just they're just jumbling words together. That made no sense, okay? This is the second cookie in a row where they just said the same thing over and over again, hoping that it made at least a wise cookie? Didn't work. I see what you're doing. You're getting lazy. But yes, Dave, you don't want to be on Kick. Kick is like the wild, wild west, man. Unless you want to watch gambling, you can only do that on Kick. Alright, next cookie. He who believes he is strong, he who doubts is weak. Oh, he who believes is strong, he who doubts is weak. That's the saying. I feel like you're gonna have to tell people that you're being sponsored by someone else, my friend. This ain't looking good for you so far. You're looking really bad. But we're family friendly for some reason. Yeah, you are family friendly. Because you fear YouTube. The parent of all. Oh gosh, YouTube. Hope has arrived. I am here. Oh, Dave. Oh no. Please don't. Good bakers always make plenty of dough. Okay, I think I'm used to seeing... I'm so happy that I can read so much faster than I can talk. Oh my god. Okay, I need 10 seconds. Am I even gonna show you guys that? I don't know. So they have to make their parents happy? Oh, okay. Because YouTube knows their viewers are underage and doesn't care, so they have to make their parents happy. See, that is very, very good. Yeah. Wait, 3 more cookies until I need to say my team captain. What the another team wants me? Hey man, that's only 3 more. That was not a fortune. But yeah. Hey man. Not a fortune, but that is okay. I don't even know what to say to that. That's the problem. I read that, and I'm not even gonna disgrace your guys' eyes with that comment. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna call somebody in here because someone has to witness this painful experience. It can't just be me. But I don't want it to be you guys because I'm streaming on YouTube. And YouTube will kill me. If you're understanding what you're doing, you're not learning anything. It literally just described being good at your job. Nice, not a fortune. I'm gonna text my fiance to get in here and be like, I need you to read something for me. I'm not gonna even tell him what it's about. I just need I'm not even gonna show you guys what this said. Yeah, the Unknown is just sitting there like, oh my gosh, he's so stressed right now. Hey, come here for a sec. Oh, I'm not painful. I'm a treasure. I'm pretty much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need him. I need him to read this. It's getting funny as heck. Okay, another cookie. I don't think I can get redder. I think this is as red as I get, man. I think I'm just gonna stop reading his out loud because he's. I don't even know what he's doing. But I'm done. Yeah, I'm done reading his stuff out loud. But you know, someone has to witness him. somebody, come over here and don't read these out loud. Just read the text over here. All of this. Okay. Soon you will be sitting on top of the world. Soon you'll be sitting on top of the world. That's a fortune. I'm gonna count that as a fortune. That technically is a fortune right there. I'll count it. Casually sits on globe. Thank you, Dave. I don't want my team to have another team. Please, fortune. But yeah, that's a fortune, though. It's technically saying that I'll sit on top of the world. I do not think that is true, but I will. Have you read it all?
What? Just fucking ban them. What the fuck?
Yeah, the problem is it's hard for me to get that done when I'm streaming. I had to like go into my thing real fast. Unless you want to handle it for me really quickly. You mean? Yeah, you could.
There you go.
Thank you.
Click on the name.
I appreciate you, my man. Yeah, I had to ban him.
Some people are just really weird and inappropriate.
See, it was getting worse. Like, okay, the first time for a while, okay, he was okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, he just got way worse out of nowhere. And I was just like, okay, why? Because he got kind of better throughout the other messages. So I was like, maybe he was just being funny and he's gonna settle down, right? And then he didn't. He got worse.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, I'm the only person that can do that.
You want to type in the message or what?
I don't know what message I want to put. Oh, this. What do you want me to say? Yeah, please. See, we are in inappropriate sexual harassment, sexual qual.
Oh.
I love it. I love it. Behavior. This is accurate. This is exactly what is going on.
There we go.
The other guy asked me to twerk online, but then when I said no, he finally left.
Oh.
So I just let him do his thing because it's a fetish of his, and that's fine.
Do you have your YouTube stream open?
Yeah, I do.
Unknown, are you there?
He's there, right there.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if he's still in the chat.
I showed them the first message because I just had to get rid of that word, because that's okay to YouTube apparently. As long as I don't read it out loud, but that one I had to censor. But no, I did show them the first message.
What?
Yeah, I know. Like he got worse. Like he got so much worse. To the point where I had to ban him in stream, which is like, the funny thing is, if Dave wanted to moderate him for a kick, I have to have a certain amount of subscribers for a moderator. Unless I want a bot to do it, but I have the bots active right now, and what did the bots do? Next to nothing. Next to nothing. Delete the messages, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Kick, but I swear, Kick is like the wild, wild west. Like there was nothing that Kick would do to my video if I kept those up. Not a single thing. Kick would do nothing. Like you have to do it yourself because Kick doesn't care. But then again, Kick also lets you gamble.
Yay, Unknown's here.
Oh, Unknown, do you speak Spanish?
I'm not gonna forget you.
I asked that last session in Spanish, and I can't tell if he's just saying hola in Spanish or if he can actually speak Spanish. Can you hand me that cookie that fell away from me?
You mean my cookie.
Throw him in the box. He'll be fine. But no, we've had, out of all of these are just the funny ones. Like, I put them here, but I'm just adding them also to that counter.
Have you kept the actual fortune one inside?
Yeah, right here. Fortune. 3.
Well, I know that. I'm saying the actual, like, fortune themselves.
No.
No.
Okay, I don't care if they're... I'm not gonna go back and find these things.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to count them. I don't... No. Here's a cookie.
Hey.
I know I called you to read something atrocious, but I needed someone else to see what was going on so I could talk about with you later. German proverb: no trees touch the sky.
Oh, stupid.
That's stupid and not a fortune. 27 non-fortunes. Out of those 27 fortunes, 3 of them have been funny. And you wanna know why one of them was funny? Didn't have a fortune in it. It was an empty cookie. I need my bag.
Oh.
And I have another bag if you want to steal this one.
No.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. If the brain were so simple we could understand it, we would be so simple we couldn't.
I don't know.
I gotta go. Bye, guys. Have fun. Yeah, I see you, man. Have fun, Unknown. Eat.
I want to go.
But I'm Dave. See ya. And see you too, I suppose. Just take the bag, man.
No.
Okay, fine. You don't want all of them, but yeah, I guarantee you're gonna come back here eventually and get more cookies. Okay. Do you, boo. Alright, next cookie. Alright, Dave, let's see what we got here. Let's try to punch through a few more cookies. Wow, that cookie really broke apart. Alright. A small gift can bring joy to the... This is the same one. I've had this before, and we have determined that is not a fortune. 28. 28 non-fortunes. Okay. We had determined earlier that's not a fortune. Moving on to more fortunes. Or non-fortune fortune cookies, I suppose. Alright, here's the next fortune. Failure is the virtual way to prepare you for great responsibilities. No fortune. What are you gonna do with all those cookies? Oh, I'm gonna let my fiance eat them. What else am I gonna do with the cookies? Burn them? Well, I guess I could burn the cookies, but I'm not going to. But nah, that's what I'm gonna do with them. That's not a fortune. Great example of not a fortune. It's not. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with the cookies. I'm gonna let him eat all the cookies. He likes to eat fortune cookies, so... I mean, I didn't just buy fortune cookies to throw them away. I bought fortune cookies to let someone eat them, and for me to prove a point that fortune cookies should be renamed to... literally anything else. Even random cookies would be great. Good news of long-awaited event will soon arrive. Good news of long-awaited event will soon arrive. This is a fortune. This isn't even a semi-fortune. This is a 100% complete fortune. And I'll read it again, just for the loveliness of it actually being a fortune. Good news of a long-awaited event will arrive soon. See other fortune cookies? This is a fortune. This right here is a real fortune. All these other ones, the other 3 were like semi-fortunes, where like I could kind of see that being a fortune, maybe. Like, this is a real fortune. It is foretelling the future. Not in a wishy-washy way. It's just telling me what will happen, or at least what it thinks will happen, and that's great. It's wrong, but I don't care if it's wrong. I care that it's a real fortune. We have a real one with us, and that is amazing. Okay, 1 real fortune. Oh, but Dave, this tattoo is new, and I love it. But eventually, it'll fade. I mean, how much I mentioned it will go away eventually. Just 1 sec. But yeah, that's what I'm doing with the cookies. Great minds must be ready not only to take opportunities, but to make them. That's the saying. Alright, next cookie. Man, when I cut this whole thing down into a shorter YouTube video, I swear, it's gonna be a pain in my butt. I'm gonna skip so much of this. Okay, the road to knowledge begins with the turn of the page. The road to knowledge begins with the turn of the page. Is that a fortune? I don't even take it if it's a semi-fortune, but is that a fortune? The road to knowledge begins with the turn of the page. Are you a fortune? The road to knowledge, if we take this cookie 100% seriously and say there's a road of knowledge out there somewhere, and the only way to it is to turn the page of something, this could technically be a fortune. I'm gonna say it's a fortune. It's a semi-fortune, but it is a fortune at the end of the day. And that is what matters. It is a semi-fortune. And we accept semi-fortunes in this house, so it's fine. I really just bought a trash. Oh, wait, I have a trash right there. I didn't need to make a mess, but I did. Next fortune. Happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort. Not a fortune. It was close. I, for a second, thought it was going to be a fortune, but it wasn't. I'm gonna throw some of these away really quickly and do as my fiance wants and separate all of them really quick. Well, I'll do it later. But yes, Dave, this stream is gonna be fascinating among all things. All the non-fortunes. Do you know what I understood the least about all of the people coming on my stream being sexually inappropriate? Okay. Here's what I don't understand about it, Dave. I'm wearing a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt. Just saying, it's not really what I know. A suggestive outfit is what I'm saying. Unlike some people. Obviously, who is that? Compared to other people and other streamers, I'm technically being very modest. People sure are desperate. Oh, I don't know why they're so desperate. It's free. Online. If you're worried about getting caught, it's a thing called Incognito Browser. I'm just saying, it's free other places. If I see a streamer in any state of undress, I'm leaving. I'll keep that in mind, Dave. Okay, opportunities surround you if you know where to look. Opportunities surround you if you know where to look. I'm gonna say that is not a fortune, since it was not specific enough. Not specific enough. And yes, I am being that picky about it. I'm not being picky. Half of the fortunes I've agreed with were terrible, shitty little fortunes. Ooh, this is another real fortune day. You will receive a surprising gift very soon. It's a real fortune. 100% a real fortune. And I love it. Amazing. Love it. Great. It is a fortune. That counts. Do you see fortune cookies? It is that easy. It is that simple. It doesn't need to be complex. It doesn't need to be amazing. It can literally be that stupid and that simple. It's not hard. That's all I'm saying. Other fortune cookies need to get their acts together. I guess put this in front of me. I guess you guys can't actually see this. I guess I can put it there. How you look depends on where you go. This is true, technically, but it is also still a saying. So it's still wrong. All right. Next cookie. Let's see what this one says. Keep your feet on the ground, even though friends flatter you. Not a fortune. Good try though, fortune cookie. But I didn't fall for your BS. Okay. Grasp opportunities to create the future. Not a fortune. And I've had that one before. Still not a fortune. No matter how many times I see it. Wait, did I wait, am I in the 30s? Okay, yeah, I was in the 30s. I couldn't, at first I thought I had erased more than I did, but no, I was in the 30s. Alright, let's test yet another cookie's knowledge on what a fortune is and isn't. Alright, let's find out. Hard work is always appreciated. Not a fortune, and no, it is not. So it's not even a true saying. Awesome. Next fortune cookie. Flying is simple. Not hitting the ground is hard. Alright, no, actually, that's funny. Flying is simple. Not hitting the ground is hard. I like that one. That one's funny. It's not a fortune, but it is funny. And I will appreciate any fortune that just makes me laugh. That one is pretty good. I'll take it. That one got me. It really did. It really did get me. The fortune on the back says April. It was meant for me, man. No need to worry. I dropped it. There's need to worry. No need to worry. You will always have everything that you need. Hey, I mean, that's a fortune, and it even has my name on it. So it's meant and tailored for me, clearly. That fortune knew exactly what I wanted to hear. And you want to know what? I'm going to count that as a fortune, because it's amazing. I like that fortune a lot. Yeah, I'm going to read it again. I liked it just that much. No need to worry. You will always have everything that you need. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, that is a fortune. Indeed, fortune cookie, you are correct. And thank you for the compliment, I suppose. Flash fortune. Alright, let's see what this one. Okay. Hungry is the man who finds salvation in a cookie. This cookie is just dissing me for picking up a bunch of fortune cookies. Hungry is the man who finds salvation in a cookie. That's horrible. It's pretty much just calling me out, and it's not a fortune, but it was funny, and it is totally calling me out. That cookie is a little bit of a meanie. Okay, that cookie was a bit rude, but that is okay. I mean, it's true, but dude, that cookie's calling me out. Next cookie. It's a double fortune! Look at that! It's a 2-for-1. If even one of these is a fortune, I'll give it a point. Enjoy life. It is better to be happy than wise. Not a fortune. Doing what you like is freedom. Liking what you do is happiness. Wow, I got 2 fortunes. And they technically were not fortunes at all. So, I'm gonna count that as 40. Yay! Double this depression. Amazing. Well, that was depressing. We are 40%. We're 40% of the way through this misery, and we only have 7 fortunes. That's so bad. Wait, no, we're 47% through, and we only have 7 fortunes. That's horrible. Happiness begins with facing life with a smile and a wink. Not a fortune, and that ain't happening. Definitely not. 41. I'm glad I have this idea. This is like one of my easiest streams I've come up with yet. So easy. Like, I mean, I had to pay for the fortune cookies, but if you look past that, at least they're cheap. Alright. Here we go. If you care enough for a result, you will most certainly attain it. I mean, I did care enough to find out how many fortunes were in these fortune cookies, and I guess I have attained the result, I suppose, but still not a fortune. Just more fortune cookies calling me out and being jerks. Which is not appreciated. Alrighty. Your ambitious nature will help you make a name for yourself. Your ambitious nature will help you make a name for yourself. I'm going to call that a fortune. It's a semi-fortune. And it's very, very vague. But it is a fortune nonetheless. And so I am calling it a fortune. And in a weird way, it's semi-true, but also highly false at the same time. It's a little bit of an in-between here. But at least it was a fortune, so, you know, positives there. Love is a present that can be given every single day you live. Oh, what a lovely sentiment. It's not a fortune, though. And this is a fortune cookie, not a sentiment cookie. So I don't appreciate it at all. Surprising how when I go for a fortune cookie, I don't want a nice sentiment. It's not called a wisdom cookie. Alrighty. On to more fortunes, hopefully. Freed from desire. Then you can see the hidden mystery. Not a fortune. You know, I'm gonna start betting on these cookies. I'm gonna start and hold this cookie. And I think this cookie is not a fortune. I am actually really confident. These cookies made me lose my wisdom teeth. Did they? Like, I'm actually curious if they actually did. That's a funny joke regardless, but I kind of hope they did. Alright. I'm gonna say this one is not a fortune, way before I even read it. Happiness isn't an outside job, it's an inside job. I was right. It's not a fortune. These cookies made. Nah, I still have them. Haha. You know, these cookies will steal all your wisdom. I don't have my wisdom teeth anymore. Yay! That was a fun time. Okay. Oh, and this one even has amazing grammar to go along with the lack of a fortune. You cheerful outlook is one of your assets. Is my cheerful outlook? You cheerful outlook is one of your assets. Grammar is not one of yours. So that is 45. Fail. Epic failure. It's fortune. So Dave, was this a good video idea or was this a stupid idea? Probably was stupid. This one also says April on it. It says the exact same thing. No need to worry, you will always have everything that you need, which we agreed a while ago was a fortune. I find this is funny. I do agree that the ones with the April on them, I love how it has that message and it just kind of fits. See, that in a weird way is a fortune in a fortune cookie. Like, that's so interesting. A lot of luck went into that one, Dave. This is funny. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad. It makes me feel better that I'm not just ranting about this every time I go get Chinese food. Now I can rant about it with you guys, and I might do it one more time. I don't know. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always gotten. We've gone over this. Just because you say the same word over and over and over again does not mean it creates a fortune. It just means it makes me more annoyed. I mean, I'm more impressed I said it correctly. You know, now that I banned that one guy, I have had no more people on Kick messaging me. It's almost kind of depressing, but also makes me less scared of Kick. Great acts of kindness will befall you in the coming months. Great acts of kindness will befall you in the coming months. The Chinese word you're learning on this one is cheap. Oh man, yeah, that makes sense. Fortune! Congratulations, fortune cookies! You have hit 10 fortunes! We had to go through 56 fortunes before we got 10 fortunes out of these fortune cookies. But that's okay. You know, that's alright. It only means that if you keep trying, eventually you'll get there. 10 fortunes so far out of 100 fortune cookies. Depressing. Alright, if you want people to like you, like yourself first. Not a fortune. Nice sentiment. Yet again, these are not sentiment cookies. 61. What does that mean, Dave? Oh, it's not 61. The funny ones are like the fail ones, but they were funny. I can't math, Dave. Here's how the counter goes, Dave. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. The fortune ones are, like the fortune and the fail, okay, are the ones you add up to know how many cookies we've opened. The funny on the bottom is how many of those were funny. So I have, right now, 57 cookies, but only 5 of those 57 cookies were funny. You seeing how my brain is turning? That's how I'm doing it. So it's 5 out of those 57 cookies. So funny counts as fail? Technically, yes. So if let's say I, on my very first cookie, thought it was funny, but the cookie is still a fail, I would put a 1 in the fail counter and a 1 in the funny counter, because that's how many cookies were funny. Should be separate category, but whatever. You know what, Dave? No, it shouldn't. My brain decided that this was correct, and so that's what I'm doing. A fortune could still be funny. It could, but I haven't run into a funny fortune just yet. When I run into it, I'll put a funny counter under the fortune one as well, okay? Just for everybody's happiness. But I don't think we have enough fortunes for that to even happen in the first place. I will create a fortune of my own. None of these true fortunes will be funny. That's my fortune for the future. The limit to your abilities is where you place it. If you want to hear about misfortune cookies, check Discord. Ooh, I like that's probably what my boyfriend wanted. He wanted misfortune cookies, yeah. I'll show him that, and he'll probably buy some. That was not a fortune, by the way. Anybody who was not paying attention? That is not a fortune. I became very blurry for a second. Come on, focus, focus. Focus on me. Okay, there you go. Why are you struggling? Okay, there it goes. It has now focused on me properly. But yes, I shall look at the misfortune cookies eventually, Dave. Good sense is the master of human life. Saying, not a fortune. Let me go to my Discord and go find the thing that Dave is talking about. Because now I'm curious. I want to know now. Misfortune cookies. Could you imagine if they made Misfortune cookies, chocolate cookies with some ominous phrase inside, like to make you question your safety? See, my fiance literally was saying that something like that there should be like horror cookies or something. You know what I mean? Where there's like they're not wisdom cookies, but they're like cookies that kind of like threaten you. Yeah, he was saying he wants those too. Yeah, if enough of us want those cookies, someone eventually will make them. If you don't program yourself, life will program you. I'm not a robot, so sorry, babe, but I can't program myself if I try. Not a fortune, no. And not even really a quote. That was like a triple whammy of bad. Beep boop. My programming is off. I need to take a break. Alright. Pumpkin. I've already had this one. Honesty and friendship bring you fortune. Not a fortune. It used the word fortune, but just because it uses the word fortune inside the cookie does not make it a fortune. Sadly. I know, it's depressing. How could that not be a fortune? But it's not. This is a night for love and affection. This is a night for love and affection. I'm going to say that is not a fortune. That's not predicting anything. Okay? And it more is telling me something. I'm going to say, well, maybe it's a fortune. Maybe I agree with Dave. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it one more time and see where I lean. This is a night for love and affection. I mean, this cookie feels a little pushy to me. Like, it feels a little pushy. Just a touch. But I think I agree with Dave. I think this is indeed yet another fortune. A very pushy and rude fortune, but a fortune nonetheless. A semi-fortune? Yeah. It's another semi-fortune. We've had a lot of semi-fortunes in here, Dave. I think we've only had like 3 true fortunes out of this whole thing, which is so sad. Financial prosperity is coming your way. That is a fortune. Congratulations, fortune cookies. I've convinced the jury. I'm such a great lawyer. Yes. And this is a fortune. Financial prosperity is coming your way. Congratulations, cookies. You're getting the hang of it. 2 fortunes just for you. Lovely. Getting better. At least they're kind of starting to catch up in a weird way. Taking a while, but it's getting there. Maybe the box just put all the real fortunes on the bottom and all the non-fortunes at the top. 3 fortunes in a row. I know, crazy, right? Good writing is clear thinking made visible. And this cookie had to ruin such a streak. Wow, that was depressing. Well, that cookie ruined it. Well, there was 3 fortunes in a row, which, by the way, is a feat all in its own. Even though that last cookie ruined it. Also, you're right, that is not true. That is okay. Next fortune. This is also not a fortune. Trust your intuition. Not a fortune, my friend. Also, no, I shall not. Good writing doesn't have to involve thinking at all. It doesn't. Ask ChatGPT. It barely thinks about half the things it gives you. Happiness lies in good health and a bad memory. Again, saying, depressing saying, but saying nonetheless. We're getting close, Dave. Wait, there can't possibly be 100 cookies in here. I bought 100 fortune cookies, and if I don't get 100 cookies, I'm gonna be a little upset. That sounds awful. What does that even mean? Let me go find it for you. Good writing. Good sense. If you want people to like you. I do understand. Trust your intuition. Love's present. Don't limit your abilities one. Happy. Okay, here we go. Happiness lies in good health and a bad memory. So, it is saying, I was going to attempt to explain this one. But I don't get it either now. I'll read it again. I thought for a second I may have understood it, but I did not. Moving on. In dreams and in life, nothing is impossible. I'm sorry to tell you, but that fortune is number one, not true, and number two, not a fortune. It either means you're healthy but forgetful, or healthy but forgetful. Yeah, like, gosh. It doesn't mean anything. It just, I don't know what that cookie was trying to tell me other than I don't understand what it's trying to tell me. Or healthy but traumatized. I guess I don't know what that cookie was trying to say. It was confusing. Alright. Fortune sides with him who dares. Oh, does it now? Because I have dared to open this and I don't think it is on my side at all. I messed that up without even trying. It's fine, man. That cookie messed the entire messaging up. But at least you didn't have somebody who shipped it out. Who, like, reviewed it and said, that sounds good enough to me. Ship it out. Really? That sounded good to you? Okay, here's a good one. Happiness will bring you good luck. I'm going to call that one a fortune. It technically is a fortune. Highly vague. Definitely isn't going to get to the point anytime soon. But it is a fortune. So congratulations. You met the bare minimum for me to call you a fortune. It's stupid, but a fortune. Thank you, Dave. Love it. If you find a funny fortune or semi-fortune, give me a moderator here. Oh, if you find a fortune or semi-fortune, give me a moderator here. Actually, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. I've been meaning to give you a moderator on YouTube, but I both keep forgetting and semi don't know how to do it. I haven't looked into it. I know I could just look it up, but I'm being lazy. If you do not run your subconscious mind yourself, someone else will. I'm going to entertain that cookie with a response. I'm just gonna put him in the side of fail. Because, wow. No, that's not how the subconscious works at all. Thank you, but no thank you, Mr. Fortune. That was dumb. Moving on. Next cookie. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always gotten. Okay, we have gone over this one now 3 times. Same fortune. Just because you keep saying the same word over and over and over again does not make it a fortune. I mean, it really wants to be a fortune, but it's not. Like, I can feel how badly that cookie wants to be a fortune. But it missed the mark, man. Alright, here we go. Hearty laughter is a good way to jog internally without having to go outdoors. April, those misfortune cookies are real! Oh, really? Can you send me a link to those then? Through Discord? Not on my chat. Channel settings in studio. Okay, I'll look in the channel settings in my studio, Dave, I promise. You know what? I'll do that on no, I won't, actually. Well, no, I will. I'll just be very careful about how I do it. I'll do it on stream for you, my friend. Having to go outdoors. No, this is stupid. This Fortune is an idiot. And I'm not gonna reread it. I'm just letting him die. But yes, I'm very happy those Miss Fortune cookies are real. That actually makes me very happy. And I gotta go to the potty. I'll be right back. Also, Miss Fortune cookies are real. They are existing. Stream. Feel free to join the Discord server, then you'll be able to see all the weird things that pop into my head. Okay, Dave. They're real! I was joking, but they're real. They're on Amazon. Yeah, I figured. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate you. Alright. Continuing back to the cookies. Channel settings in studio. Happiness measures a person's real worth. BS. Alright, next cookie. I love it. Just instant no. I have only opened a lot of these cookies. I'll tell you how many in a moment. Go after what you want. There's no time like the present. Go after what you want. There's no time like the present. Wouldn't that mean depressed people are worthless? That doesn't even make sense. I mean, I don't think that was their intention, but yes, technically that is what it says. But I don't know if that was the intent of the message. Go after what you want. There's no time like the present. I will say it's not a fortune. Sorry. If anybody else thinks it is, I'm overruling it. It's not a fortune in my eyes. And I'm the one controlling the fortune counter, so there you go. But the Chinese word for wine. Okay, good sense is the master. We had that one, and guess what? It's not a fortune. And it's also not true. So it's both. Not a fortune and very much not true. Alright. Next fortune. It's kind of like a fortune, but it really doesn't qualify to me. Yeah, I mean, if we were being really anal about it, then technically it's a fortune, but we weren't. So guess what? It's not a fortune. How can you have a beautiful ending without making beautiful mistakes? Honestly, at first, this cookie felt so confrontational. Like, I read it as, can you? And I was like, why does this feel so confrontational compared to all the other cookies? And then it wasn't when I read the whole thing. But it's still not a fortune. Very confrontational cookie, but not a fortune. I was like, how can you? And I was like, this cookie's like yelling at me. Like I did something wrong. Come on, fortune. Alright. Your ability to find the silly in the serious will take you far. Your ability to find the silly in the serious will take you far. Yes, it's a fortune. Woo! Fortune! We're going with it. Calling it a fortune. Fortune cookies are really getting sick of being forced to comfort people before getting killed by Dave. Dave! Fun, but it's aggressive. Fortune cookies really getting sick of being forced to comfort people. Before the fortune cookies get killed by the people. Yeah, I mean, I can feel it. I can understand why the fortune cookies are a little, how would one put it, upset with their situation, I suppose. But man, they're getting aggressive over here. Like, the cookies are just getting so mean. I thought the cookie was gonna ask, like, how can you? Like, how dare I eat it? If it did say that, I would have laughed so hard. Man, that would have probably been the best cookie of the night. If your friend wants to learn to drive, don't stand in the way. Okay, that's funny. See, Dave, that isn't a fortune, but it's funny. I'll even read it again because that was good. That was a good fortune. If your friend wants to learn to drive, don't stand in the way. That one's more just dark humor than anything else. I mean, be supportive of your friends, I guess. If we're taking that cookie a little less literally. But that was funny. I'll take that one. That was actually funny. Here we go. Low fat, whole wheat, green tea. That's literally all it says. Here we go. Low fat, whole wheat, green tea. A little appetizer before we do misfortune cookies. Bruh, like, that's what I'm saying. This cookie, it almost sounds like a shopping list. Here we go. I am looking for a low-fat, whole wheat green tea. Do you have any of those? And they're like, no, it doesn't exist. I don't know what you're looking for, but definitely not. Yeah, that's not a fortune, but whoever wrote this, I guarantee you had a great laugh about it. So I'll put that in the funny counter, because that was good. Green tea shouldn't even have wheat, should it? No, it shouldn't. And also, it's already low fat. It's tea. It's not like milk or something. Like, it's tea, man. It's already low fat, and it shouldn't have wheat in it. Otherwise, you've done something to it. I mean, whoever wrote that, I'm sure thought they were the funniest guy alive. But, you know, that's horrible. Alright. Now that we get rid of the shopping list from China, we can finally get to the next fortune. I mean, some people add milk to their tea. I mean, they do, but why would you go to the store looking for low-fat tea? I'm just saying, it's already low-fat. Just don't add the milk in it, man. Or go buy low-fat milk. All I'm saying was that was stupid. Next fortune. Feeding a cow with roses does not get extra appreciation. No, it doesn't. Also, I'm pretty sure cows don't like to eat things like roses because I don't know. It's hard for them to digest. I'm just saying, your cow ain't gonna be very happy with you for very long. That was not a fortune, and that was also bad. I still like the shopping list fortune. That one was good. I like that one a lot. One learns most from teaching others. And you want to know something about this fortune? This one actually is true. Even though it is not a fortune, it is still correct. The first cookie, that was genuinely correct. You do learn a lot from teaching others about the thing you're teaching them. It's fun. All right, next. A friend in the market is better than money in the purse. I mean, I guess. Again, not a fortune. I guess that one would be counted as wisdom, I guess. At least it wasn't just a shopping list like the last one was. My junior high history teacher was obsessed with that idea and had us teach each other the material. I've heard an older version of that thing before. That thing's been around for a while. But, I mean, I feel like it more applies when, like, you have been doing something for an X amount of time, and then you have to teach it to someone else, you know what I mean? A bird in the hand is worth 2 of the bush. I mean, it's the exact same thing, just with different things, you know, with just different words. Same saying means the exact same dang thing, just with different words. All right. Good news will be brought to you by mail. This is a fortune, everybody. This right here. This is how you do a fortune. Good news will be brought to you by the mail. Which, by the way, actually, wait. No, I actually might have something that's good news coming by the mail eventually. No, actually, this one might be true. We'll find out, won't we? But that is a fortune, and it might very well be a true fortune. You never know. The world is weird like that. Okay, as my box is getting really low on all these fortunes, it's getting harder and harder to reach for them. It's getting a little more difficult as the video goes on. I've been doing this for an hour and a half. An hour and a half, Dave. Next, I need to do my fortune cookies, because those things have to be awesome. I just don't know what my counters are gonna be. Well, I guess it could be how misfortunate they are. Do like a level of semi-misfortunate, super misfortunate, and oh my gosh, you're gonna die today. That could be, you know, or no, not unfortunate, semi-unfortunate, highly unfortunate. That'd be good. 92 minutes. Dark or funny, maybe? Ooh, that could be good. Dark or funny? I feel like there should be levels to it. I don't know. I'll flesh it out and I'll buy it and I'll flesh it out later. Genius does what it must and talent does what it can. And I'm gonna throw that fortune away and mark it on my counter as a fail. Hated it. Wasn't funny. Didn't like it at all. Not even entertained. See, if it's not going to be a fortune, at the very least, I want to be entertained by it, right? Like, let's at least meet the bare minimum here, folks. Bare minimum is all I want. Grasp opportunities to create the future. Again, it was stupid, honestly. This is too vague to be a fortune. If it was more, I would count that as a fortune. If it wasn't so vague, right? If it was a little, like a lot, like a touch. Like if it said tomorrow, or even just that, just a little bit more specific, and I would call that a fortune. But guess what? I'm not gonna say it's a fortune. It's too vague. That one is just a touch too vague for me. Okay, here we go. Get into the spirit of the times. Also not a fortune. Also, I guess I shall. Halloween. I guess at least it matches the season. Some cookies, but still bad. But look, okay, but Dave, here's my point. There are way more fails than fortunes in this fortune cookie pack. They're fortune cookies. I'm upset. Grasp opportunities to create the future. Again, too vague. Can't be a fortune. Doesn't tell me anything. Alrighty. Here's another one. How can you have a beautiful ending without making beautiful mistakes? Well, I mean, if my mistakes are ugly and horrifying, then you know what? That's how. Alright, moving on. Dave, we're getting so close to the end. Also, just before anybody realizes, there's gonna be 101 on this counter, not 100, and the reason was because one cookie had 2 fortunes in it that were both bad. By the way, just in case anybody forgot about that. Alright, let's see. If you put up with small annoyances, you will gain great results. I will say it's a fortune. You know what? It was barely, okay, barely descriptive enough. It was just detailed just enough. Kind of like a fortune, but I can take it or leave it. I'm gonna say it's a fortune because it's kind of like with the other one. Remember the last one where I said if it was just a little bit more, I would say it's a fortune? Well, this one was a little bit more than that one, and so yeah, I'll say it's a fortune. But honestly, I would respect anybody who says it's not, because it's kind of on the cusp. You know what I mean? I guess it's saying you'll be babysitting in the future? Kinda, yeah. Well, actually, that's more true than the cookie realizes. I'm going to my nephew's soccer game on Saturday. Woo! Do not give up. The beginning is always the hardest. Shucks, you're right. But do you want to know something special? Still not a fortune. Boo-hoo! You don't win a prize. Right, next cookie. Well, now we know that the fortune's talking about. Yeah, I mean, if you go to the soccer game, they'll win. The fortunes? Yeah, I know. But hey, at least it kind of predicted the future. I guess in a weird way, it was a fortune. Oh, wait, did I put that in my fortune counter or not? Don't mind yourself. The beginning is the hardest. The beginning is always the hardest. Was that a fortune day? Did I put that as a fortune? One learns the most by teaching others. Okay. If you put up with small annoyances, you will gain great results. Did I put that in my fortune counter or not? I think I did. I think I did. Did I? I don't remember. Oh well, you know, it's one. It's just one cookie. If we get to the end and I'm at 100 instead of 101, then I'll know. Hope is the best stimulant of life. I think so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dave. I don't remember. Also, not a fortune. But yeah, that's the problem with doing so many cookies. Now it's getting to the point where I kind of don't remember which ones I did or didn't do now. Okay, next one. Flattery will go far tonight. Okay, that's a fortune. I'll count it. That is a fortune. Congratulations, cookies. Bare minimum fortune, but a fortune nonetheless. I will give it to you. That cookie was like, I will try just enough so that I make the cut. But not hard enough to make any real sense. Alright, now we have 17. We're doing good. We finally are almost at 20. Let's see if we can do it. Humor is an affirmation of dignity. Not necessarily. Also, no. 75. Alright. Okay, to get 20 right now, every single one of my last cookies, I didn't even hear that fortune since I was trying to review whether you updated the counter before. It's fine. It wasn't a good fortune, really. It was essentially saying, like, flattery tonight will benefit you or something like that. Like, that's what it said. It was a stupid fortune, Dave. But I need, to hit 20, I need to have every single one of these last fortunes be true. Good health will be yours for a long time. It's fortune! Now we are at 18. Dave, it might happen. We only need 2 more, and guess what? We have 2 more cookies. Let's see if the next one's a fortune. Let's see if we can hit 20. Come on, cookies. Let's see. We're getting so close. Yeah. The one you love is closer than you think. He's literally right outside the door right now. You know what? I'm gonna call that a fortune. I'm desperate. Since that technically was true, and it technically did just come true, that was technically a fortune, and I'll take it.
True, and at least you walked over here to get more water.
Yeah, which was really funny. So that was all just random. I didn't call him in here or anything. So that was funny. I only need 1 more. The last cookie to be a fortune for all of this to have been worth it. Are we ready, Dave? Okay, here we go, everybody. For luck. Expect the best. Is that a fortune? It just says, expect the best. Is that a fortune? Come on. Yeah, like, come on. That's pathetic, right? My very last cookie was probably my crappiest cookie of the night. Expect the best. You gotta be crapping me, right? Semi-fortune at best. I can't really say that's a fortune. It's just saying to expect. It's just a statement. This isn't even a fortune. Expect the best. The best of what? It's not. Wait. What? Okay, I'm waiting. I'll hear what you gotta say. Expect the best means we say it's a fortune. What? Expect the best. Oh, you're right. It's telling me to expect the. Okay, I get you, Cookie. Technically, it's a fortune. Alright, I understand. The cookie is telling me to just take the win. I get it. I see you, Cookie. I see you. I'll take it. You know what? I am desperate. I'll take it. Wait a minute. Does that say 95? No. Dave. Last cookie, best cookie. Dave, I have counted every single one of these cookies. 95. Do you want to know what this means, Dave? This means that I have 95 cookies, not 100. And you know how I'm gonna test that theory? I'm gonna count the wrappers. We're gonna find out. If we have 95 wrappers, okay? It only counts if some of the funny ones were in there, but they aren't. They're not. The funny ones are just how many fails were funny. So there's, okay, let's just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, oh no, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. No, we had 100. We did have 100, just means I messed up somewhere. And we're missing 5, right? Okay, 8. I'm going to assume they were bad. I'm just going to make the assumption, because most of them were bad. So I'm going to make the assumption that they were just bad, and I just skipped them out of pure boredom. It's like Igus counting the floors of Tartarus. Pretty much. But yeah, no, yeah, we did it. Out of 100 fortune cookies, okay? 20 were real fortunes, 80 were not real fortunes. And only 7 of those 80 fake fortunes were funny. Wait, you actually get that reference? Of course I do, Dave. I'm cultured. As I should be. Alright. But yes, alright, now I'm gonna go do this thing for Dave. So you said the channel settings. Okay, let me go to my stuff. YouTube Studio. Let me see. Channel settings. Here we go. Channel settings. Channel, general, permissions. Yeah, okay. When you give people permission on your channel, they can upload, comment, and take other public actions. They can also preview your hidden content. Yeah, that's not it. Creator demographics, community. Okay, close. Managing moderators. Add managing moderator. Paste the channel URL of a user to add as a managing moderator. Okay, Dave. I need you. Oh, hey, look, Love Bay followed me. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I can't see those until I go onto my channel directly, so I really do appreciate it, though. Alrighty, that's awesome. Okay, so Dave, you send me your. I'm gonna open YouTube one more time so that I can go back. If you in the YouTube chat send me your channel's URL. I can copy and paste it. Wait, I don't think that's what you want. Yeah, but I mean, are you gonna do anything nefarious, Dave? I don't think so. I highly doubt that I need to worry about you, my man. I highly doubt it. And if I do, I'll just take my losses where I get them. But I don't think that's what you want. I think managing mods are different. No, that was the moderator position. Let me read it again. Managing moderators. Yeah, it's managing moderators, approved users. Based company user of add an approved user, hidden users. All channels can be directed, specified channels. Yeah, that's all I got, man. All I have is managing moderators, standard moderators. Unless you want to be a standard moderator, I can do that for you. that one's easy to do. Like, I can have you be a standard moderator. That'd be different. Where's the one for kick? Yeah, okay, whatever. The one for kick kind of disappeared, but that's okay. I don't really need it. But yeah, like, that's what I got. I don't think the managing mods are different. So do you want to be like a standard moderator? Is that gonna do what we're trying to do? Let me see. Good one. I guess if I become a managing mod, I could be your editor or something. No. I don't even edit my own stuff. Well, I guess you could. Managing mod. I don't know if I could handle it though. Dave, here's the thing. So do you want, so it's just a standard moderator, right? Is that what I'm looking to give you? Oh, I can put you in a timeout. That's fun. Oh, okay, here you go. I got it. So do you want standard, right? Can review and remove chat messages and hide user output. I guess we could change it later, so for standard for now. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. And if stuff becomes different, there you go, Dave. You're now a moderator for this channel as well. So you can moderate it all day. Kick, I'll moderate myself because what? Per view on Kick, I get 3 people, maybe? Maybe? Like, it's hit or miss on Kick, man. It just is. But there you go, Dave. I hope that has made your day, I guess. I don't know. Oh, man. The only app right now that needed a moderator was Kick, but honestly, that guy was so bad. That guy was just bad. Now we have some extra security around here. Yep, in the form of Dave. You're the best, my man. But no, I can give people timeouts. That's fun. I like how it says timeout. That's so funny. I just appreciate that a lot. Alrighty. Well, that's gonna be it for this stream. That was loads of fun. See you guys.